If you take the sugar out of a food or drink, you lower the total carb count, but are sugar-free products helpful or harmful as you work towards your weight loss goal? I share some insights about sugar-free foods in this video. Hi, I'm Dr. Becky from drbeckyfitness.com. I'm a college instructor of the science of nutrition. It seems like everything from soda to candy to baked goods now has a sugar-free version, which on its face value sounds really good, especially if you are a diabetic or you have insulin resistance, which is a common problem for those of you who have trouble losing weight. And if you watch my videos, you know I often talk about the benefits of a no-sugar diet. In fact, if you follow my 0123 strategy for weight loss, you know that the 0 stands for zero sugar. So you might be wondering if you can switch from full sugar foods to sugar-free foods and essentially lose weight and still feed your sweet tooth. Well, in my opinion, that is a bad idea. And the biggest reason is just that, meaning sugar-free foods are still sweet, so you're continuing to feed your sweet tooth. And this is a problem because sweetness has a powerful mental and physical pull. And when you constantly have sweet taste in your mouth, your taste buds and your brain chemistry continue to desire sweetness, keeping you addicted. And that is true whether the sweetness comes from sugar or artificial sweeteners. And here is something else for you to consider. There is a phenomenon in your body called the cephalic phase insulin response. Now, the term cephalic refers to your head. So this is an insulin response that has nothing to do with glucose in your blood and everything to do with your brain chemistry. What causes this response is simply having something sweet in your mouth. This study asked participants to swish different solutions around in their mouth for 45 seconds and then spit them out. So in other words, they didn't swallow the solutions. Then they tested the participants' blood and found that when sucrose, which is sugar, and saccharin, which is an artificial sweetener, were simply held in the participants' mouths, there was a significant increase in plasma insulin concentrations. In other words, their blood insulin level went up even though they spit the sweet solution out of their mouths. Yikes, right? The takeaway here is that sugar-free does not equal a free ride. These substances do have an impact on your body and your metabolism, whether that impact is affecting your brain chemistry, your liver, or your blood glucose directly, which takes me to my next point, which is that some sugar substitutes have a glycemic index, which means that they are known to raise your blood sugar. And depending on the substitute, the rise can be more than you would see with sugar. For instance, the glycemic index of table sugar or sucrose is 65. Maltodextrin, which is often used as a sweetener or a filler in sugar-free items, has a glycemic index of anywhere from 85 to 136, depending on the source you read. This package of strawberry mousse mix boasts that it is sugar-free, but the first ingredient is maltodextrin. So it is feasible, depending on how much maltodextrin is in here, that this food could cause your blood sugar to go as high, if or not higher, than the full sugar version. Maltodextrin is also found in this snack food that is marketed to diabetics. The good news, I guess, is that it is listed as the 8th ingredient, meaning that the quantity is somewhat small. However, we see that maltitol is the second ingredient in this snack. Now, maltitol has a glycemic index of 35, so it would be considered a lower glycemic sweetener, but it is not a non-factor. You are still getting a blood sugar response when you consume this food, despite the label saying that it has 0 grams of sugar. Lastly, some sugar substitutes are questionable health-wise. Now, I have talked about health concerns of artificial sweeteners in other videos, but to give you an example, both of these diet sodas are sweetened with aspartame. Aspartate is a chemical that makes up 40% of aspartame. It acts as an excitotoxin in your brain, which basically means it overexcites the nerve cells, which disrupts their activity and potentially leads to their death. Now, I will leave you with this. Not every sugar-free item is dangerous or will spike your glucose, but I recommend using them sparingly. For instance, I am not opposed to chewing an occasional piece of sugar-free gum, and sometimes I will put a splash of this sugar-free balsamic vinaigrette in my salad. But if you are relying on multiple sugar-free items each day, you need to be an ingredient list detective to make sure you are getting the blood sugar lowering effect that you are hoping for. And it's worth mentioning again that a heavy reliance on sugar-free items keeps your sweet tooth alive and therefore prevents you from breaking free from sugar cravings. Okay, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you need help breaking free from sugar, you can learn my 0123 strategy for free following the links on this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you back here soon with another video to help you reach your goal. Thanks.